So, what most people don't know is that the first time I ever got a pixie cut was not for style. I was in a very deep, deep depression. So, back in 2011, I was in a very dark place, probably the darkest era of my life. And I have fallen into such a deep depression that I could not comb my hair, not for days, not for weeks, but for months. The most I would do was I would take a brush and I would comb probably up to here because that's as far as it could comb, because the entirety of my hair was one giant dread. Not a knot, it wasn't matted, it was a complete dread in the back. So one day I spoke to someone that I knew. I explained to them, hey, I have this big knot, knowing it was a dread. And I'm kind of embarrassed. I don't know where to go to. And she had recommended this girl that actually worked not too far from me in the back of a barbershop. I walked in, I explained I have this big knot, and she never judged me. I want to highlight that. She did not judge me. She made me feel very comfortable. She didn't ask me any questions. She took her time. She tried everything possible to take this dread out. We spent hours. I was sitting in that chair for hours, and she put all types of oils. She tried to comb it, tried everything, and it will not come out. And we both made peace that it just needed to come off and that she will make me feel brand new, which she did in many ways. I think she did a beautiful job. I was just never accustomed to short hair. I'm sharing this because depression always doesn't look like sadness. It looks like neglect. It looks like being lazy. And that's not always the case. I think we need to be very cautious with how we judge people and what we see on the exterior, because I was somebody that always maintained myself. And in this dark era, in this abusive relationship, I found myself in such a dark place that I couldn't even bring myself to comb my hair for months. And people judged. I was deemed dirty and lazy. And that was so far from the truth. I was just suffering in silence. When we see people, instead of judging, please be kind. I take care of my hair now. I love my hair. I get compliments on my hair, but I take care of it because I know that I was once in a dark place where I cut it off. And yes, another fun fact, years after, I ended up getting a pixie cut again, but it was my choice. Until next time,